Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So in this video I want to cover Tron, how it's looking technically, and what are some targets on Tron for the upside. Alright, so just to kind of recap on Tron and what are some of the potential moving forward and all those good stuff. Alright, so before we get started, again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit those notification and those bell icons so you get this content right away. If you think this is helping you with your trading, with your investing in your in cryptocurrency, then please make sure to give me a thumbs up. That really means a lot and keeps me motivated in doing this video review every day. Alright, so that being said, let's get started on Tron. So about a week ago I created a video on Tron that we were coming at a support level in Tron. That time we were trading right around that 2 cents mark, between 2-3 cents mark, 0.025 to be exact. So if you go back to the video library, you will see that I created that video on March 17th. Tron coming near the support level, so that you can refer back to that video, and that was a good price point actually to get into Tron because of the major support and as well as some of the news events that were coming up for Tron at the end of this month. Okay, and I also covered that in that video review, so you can refer to that video. So going into the next week, so Tron, if you see that we were in this falling wedge and we broke out of that, and now we had this resistance, major trend line resistance that was coming from all the way from that 1 cent low. It hit that resistance point around that 2 cents, then again around 3 cents, retesting it again around 4 cents, and now it finally broke out. So right now it's trading around 5 cents mark, and I expect Tron to probably go to its intermediate resistance, right, which is right around that 5 cents, 0.055 to be exact. All right, that's the resistance level, or that's the target level that I am looking for right now in Tron. We will see that fairly soon if the market condition stays fairly positive into the next week. I don't have any reason that it won't. Bitcoin is trading around 8,700 right now. I see that there might be there's a lot of trading going on, but I have a strong feeling that the price action into next week will be majority of that will be in the positive side. Okay, I will cover Bitcoin later in the day. I have some family came over, so I'm not able to make too many videos in last couple of days, but hopefully I will have some time later today or tomorrow to cover Bitcoin in a little bit of detail and kind of give you an overview of the week that has gone by and what to expect going into the next week. Alright, so coming back to Tron. So Tron, as I said, it can easily go up to that. It tried to reach that level earlier today, but it's been retracing right now. For intermediate, it's a little bit extended. If I come back to the 4-hour chart, and if I look at the Tron price action, it's coming at a little bit overextended point. It's not oversold yet, but overbought yet, but it's getting there. So that's why I'm saying I think if it comes near that 0.056 point, then it will be maybe a little bit stretched out for near term. So I would be taking maybe 50% of the position off at that point and maybe let the remaining one run. Or you can just put the stop loss. It's really what you feel comfortable with. And if you don't even want to put a trade, then yeah, it's like, you can definitely do all those things. But if you look at this 4-hour chart, this is a nice setup. So this is a nice setup of inverse head and shoulder pattern. So we were looking for the inverse head and shoulder pattern in Bitcoin as well, but it did not follow through because we had this we'd kind of had a retracement from the neckline. What we are seeing in Tron is kind of nice inverse head and shoulder pattern. We have the left shoulder, the head, right shoulder, and the neckline break, which occurred around that 4 cents mark. And then we had a nice follow through. Right now we are pulling back a little bit, but if the market, as I said, if the market stays positive, I fully expect Tron to hit that 0.056 level into the next week. All right, so that's Tron. We looked at the intermediate time zone. Other thing I want to cover about Tron is the coin burn. So if I in the previous video, if you go back to my previous video in Tron, I mentioned about that coin burn which is going to occur. So if I go to the coincheckup.com, it will show you that. And I have mentioned that in that previous video as well. So you can easily come up here, TRX, okay, and you go to events tab. Okay, so as you can see, there's a coin burn which is March 30th. So that's already, it's in the books. The first beta launch, that is also in the book. Testnet launch, that is on the book. So there's a lot of things that is coming out on this March 31st time zone for Tron. So obviously, there is like this events coming up. A lot of time what happens is like, when the events, this kind of events comes into the play, people buy into the news, and once it goes by, people sell and take the profit. So you want to watch out for those things. So you might want to take some, once it gets close to those dates, you probably want to put some stop losses. If you remember what happened in the Litecoin, we had this event that was coming up at the end of February in Litecoin and LitePay, and they had some implementation problem. It was the coin really ran up really nicely. It went all the way up to like 230 mark, but then they had some issues with LitePay, and then we saw the retracement. And it happens all the time in technology projects, because nothing goes according to the plan when in technology projects. So you have to keep those thing in mind, that something might not go according to the plan, and if the news comes out in a negative way, then it might have a little bit retracement or a sell-off. So how do you protect your position? Only way you can protect your position is like taking some profits off the table, putting some stop loss. So you can at least, let's say if you are 30-40% up right now in the Tron trade, if you got into Tron around that 3 cents mark, you're probably sitting really nicely, 30-40%. So the price, look at this price from like this bottom. Let's say if you got in around like that, since I made that video, 0.026, since then it's probably like it's almost 190%. That's like insane, like gain within a week. All right, so if you were in that trade, congratulations. And as I said, like, don't get too greedy. Make sure you take the profits when you make this kind of money, because as I said, bulls make money, bears make money, but hogs, they get slaughtered. So don't be a hog. Take profit, pay some of your bills, pay some of your credit card, pay your mortgage, pay your rent. That's equivalent to the money that you're making here, or saving by not paying those other bills. So be a smarter investor instead of just having the investment in the accounts, or just like a number in your account. This money is not real until you pull it out and make some investments, or like pay something off that. This money is not real if it stays in your account. Remember that. All right, you think it's growing. Yeah, it can grow, but make sure, if you have to pay your other bills, then it's the same exact thing, that you're taking some money out of here. Then if you can pay those bills, then it's equivalent to like saving that money that you don't have to pay out of your own pocket with the fiat currencies. So I hope that point is getting cleared. So yeah, that's pretty much it about Tron. Just to recap, if the market stays positive into next week, and I don't see it, why not? Tron can easily come up to around 0.056 target. All right, so that will be the intermediate target for Tron in near term, and then the next target level that I'm looking at is around 6 cents. There are some resistance, 6 cents, 7 cents, there are some resistance, but let's see how the implementation of that March 31st goes, the coin burn, how all those things pan out. That will be the key on how well it will run toward those target points. All right, we will see, and I will cover Tron again once we get close to that March 30 time zone, or that March 30 deadline. Okay, so that's all, guys. Again, if you think this is helping you with your trading, with your investing, then please give me thumbs up. That really do mean a lot. Keeps me motivated in doing this video content every day. All right, I'm still doing that portfolio review. If you want to take advantage of portfolio review services, then do contact me. If you are an active trader, and if you want me to get you in the email subscription, do shoot me an email. I have a couple of spots that I might be able to squeeze you in, but that is for more active traders. I just want to emphasize that point. It's not for buy and hold type of traders. It's more for people who are actively trading. Okay, that's all for this video, and I will hopefully maybe tonight or early in the morning I will cover Bitcoin and some other altcoins that I'm watching. All right, so talk to you soon.